All pretenses have been dropped at the Belarusian border. Let's first talk about Lithuania. A video have come out of Belarusian border guards in full riot gear literally pushing Muslims into the EU at the Lithuanian border. The red arrows point to a water canal that marked the border. The Belarusians are actually in Lithuania in this video. Attached is a picture of a refugee camp in Lithuania. Next, Latvia. Latvia is not allowing any migrants in. A state of emergency was announced on August 10th in the Latvia-Belarus border area, allowing the border guards to promptly deny entry and return migrants immediately. Since then, 417 people have been denied entry into Latvia. The peak was August 12th when 101 people were returned back to Belarus overnight. Poland. The Polish stance is hardening. Muslim migrants are simply not being allowed into Poland and are not allowed to return to Belarus, so they are stuck at the border. Politically, there is support for a tough stance. The Deputy Minister of Interior promises that people attempting to enter Poland illegally will not be allowed to do so. They will just not be allowed to enter Poland. According to a memo issued today, there is no consent of Poland to enter our country for people who may pose a threat to our citizens. In August this year, 2,100 people tried to cross the border illegally at the Polish-Belarusian border. Out of this, the border guard prevented 1,342 people from crossing the border, and 758 foreigners were detained and imprisoned in closed refugee centers run by the border guard. From the beginning of July this year until today, 380 of these foreigners were transferred out of Poland. Yesterday, August 17, 2021, the border guard recorded 138 people who tried to enter Poland illegally. Out of this, the officers prevented 130 people from crossing the border, and 8 foreigners were arrested. There is currently a situation along the Belarusian-Polish border where Muslim migrants are being denied entrance into Poland, and the Belarusians also don't let them go back to Belarus. Lastly, Belarus. Here is the Belarus Border Service website. It is filled with propaganda about how badly we are treating the migrants, hoping to get naive liberals, journalists, and maybe bad actors to support what Lukashenko himself have described as a weapon against Europe. I hope they fail. I've gained a few followers I suspect are interested in illegal immigration into Europe based on their profiles. Do not come to Europe. Do widzenia.